Hey my little truffles, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Donalisa Morgan, Donna for short with the messy tea, and we back with another video. Before we get into the drama, I want to say everything on this commentary is alleged. Y'all, Nas out here shading Nicki and excluding her from the big three. Stefon Diggs just got hit with a brand new lawsuit. TashaK out here publicly apologizing to Milagrogramz and is fully supporting her against Megan Thee Stallion. Let's get into the entire chaos, y'all. Exclusive. Stefon Diggs hit with a new lawsuit alleging SA against a man. Case now moving through the federal court. Here are more details on the entire case, y'all. Court documents show that Stefon Diggs' defamation lawsuit in Montgomery County has been transferred to the federal court in Greenbelt, MD. In response, the opposite party has filed multiple counterclaims, including battery, battery, civil conspiracy, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and 2 counts of defamation. OMG, y'all, this case is taking a pretty interesting turn because he thought he was gonna get away or he was gonna scare him by suing him for defamation, but it turns out he's getting a counter sue and so much more. And mind y'all, Chris has a lot of receipts to confirm his claims. TashaK exposed that evidence pretty clear on the podcast interview she had with him. So I'm seated, I'm rooting, and I want to see how this drama is going to end. Do y'all think he's going to end up winning like his baby mama Cardi B? Or do y'all think he's going to lose? Let me know in the comment section. So after Summer Walker gets exposed by Tony Briggs, Summer says she probably only sleeps with Rich the Kid 2 to 3 times a year. So it's not a big deal and she doesn't even like him or have feelings for him like that. Okay. It's the fact that this B-word's out here bragging about, sleeping with another man. And based on what she said, I can't play the entire clip due to YouTube strict policies. But yeah, she said this man been cheating on this girl for the longest, and now it kind of makes sense because no girl will be out here bragging about a thing if the man wasn't like trashy, right? And I feel like Tony only coming so hard on Summer because Summer's actually popping right now. I love Summer music for sure. And can we also talk about the fact that she's definitely in her bad girl era, from a lover girl to a bad B word? Because explain this ish to me. This girl used to root for love, and now she's actually out here destroying relationships. I'm not supporting any of this ish she's doing. Just pointed out the big difference and transformation she's had over the years. TashaK posted it some couple of hours on X. She was like, years ago, Milagrogramz and I were beefing. People were hitting me with all kinds of info, saying her kids were being raised by her parents, and it got nasty between us. That was 2020. I want to apologize for bringing your kids into our beef and attacking your motherhood. I was dead wrong for that. And sis, don't let Megan drag you down with her. She's punishing you because she's hurt. The world doesn't believe her. Win or lose, Megan is still a liar. I wish you nothing but the best in life, and regardless of what happens in this case, whether you lose or win, you still won. Use this momentum to elevate your brand, sis. TashaK is alright. Number one, she's so accurate about the fact that Megan's trying to drag everyone, try to use Milagro to set the standard of, oh, you saying any ish about me, which in supporting my music, you're definitely gonna face the consequences. Y'all feel me? Because everyone knows for a fact Megan's lying. We've seen hardcore evidence. So what she trying to do, what she trying to prove with all this ish? The court might say, oh, Tory lost, but the world sees the truth. And can we also talk about the elevation of the brand? Number one, Amma Wiggins out here covering this entire case like crazy. I think it's only right Milagrogramz capitalized on this entire situation and get her to a good blogging standards. Because aside this, people don't know about Milagro like the Amon, the TashaK. So she needs to use this opportunity wisely. Y'all feel me? The traction is insane. She better not lose distraction before wanna make the entire ish about her. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and do not forget to turn on your notification buttons so that I don't miss out on all the tea I'll be dropping. Your Nats is out here taking some shots allegedly at Nicki. So he dropped a new song and was like, "How did it sleep? Now it's just Doechii dot aka Kendrick Lamar and Cesar with the most powerful hits. The new big three has been knighted." And I'm like, OMG, did I just hear Doechii number one? Doechii, the queen of the bots, and not forgetting the industry's favorite plant currently. Is that the Doechii y'all talking about? How she the big three, but yet drops every track and it flops harder than the last one we know, Piola. Like, unless Nicki retires, Nicki's always gonna be number one. Ain't trying to be messy, out here stating facts. Does Doechii have talent? Absolutely. But is Doechii in the so-called naming of Big Three? Absolutely not. At this point, can she out-rap the Megans and the Cardi B's? Of course. She got talent, but the push she getting is so fake. That's for sure. So y'all need to pipe it down with the disrespect, because there's never a day Doechii gonna go head for head, this for this, pen game for pen game against Nicki and win. It's never gonna happen. The only way y'all can beat Nicki is if you cheat, and that's factual. And speaking of Kendrick Lamar, y'all, can I say yeah? Kendrick is talented, but is Drake bigger than Kendrick? Obviously. Is Future bigger than Kendrick? Obviously. I'm just dropping names which are better to me. No, Drake's not better lyric wise, but the delivery and the fame and the numbers, Drake's definitely topping. And as for Cesar, aka Mizar, girl, mm-mm. She had her luck with SOS, and that's it. SOS was a good album, but that's just so it, because Chris Brown pulls in the bigger crowd every effing day compared to Mizar. If it wasn't for the cancellation, Mizar would never, like, Chris will never be where he is today. Chris would have been so much bigger. There will never be a Chris Brown like this Chris Brown, the exact same way there will never be a Michael Jackson like the Michael Jackson. There are just some people in the industry which are irreplaceable. Love it or hate them, it's not gonna change ish. So y'all need to pipe it down with the disrespect. Doechii definitely competing with the Megans. And mind y'all, she's new in the industry, so obviously she hasn't suffered from burnout and the rest kind of ish. We gonna know if Doechii's really talented 5, 8, 10 years into her career. Y'all know why I'm saying this? A lot of these girlies who started off as being talented are literally nowhere to be found on the mark, especially when the Piola package stopped working for them. Let's take a good look at Megan. Oh, when she came into the game, I was kind of impressed with her bars, the delivery, and every ish. But aside that, what happened? Absolutely nothing. Girl be flopping so hard with every song, like she flops harder than the last time with every song she drops. I'm not trying to be messy, just out here stating facts. So yeah, when you stand the test of time and longevity in the industry, then we're going to have this conversation. Because Nicki has been in the game for 10 years. Did I just say 10? For 15 years plus. Because Pink Friday turned 15 today, y'all. Best debut album ever, alright? It turned 15. But we still talking about Nicki. Nicki's still out here setting the standard so hard, no one could break the records. So when any of these rap B words have this longevity and success, then we gonna come back and have this entire conversation. Until then, y'all need to shut the F up and give Nicki her flowers, because y'all giving her the flowers, y'all giving her the love and respect she duly deserves or not, it's not gonna change a thing. Nicki's the undisputed queen of rap. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and do not forget to turn on your notification buttons. Justin Bieber and Nicki Minaj Beauty and a Beat has entered the US iTunes chart for the first time since 2013. Y'all, heavy on the 2013 fact. This song was literally charting on global Spotify some weeks back, and now it's on iTunes. That's massive, y'all. And the way the Barbs out here streaming this song, they want it back on the Billboard Hot 100. And I think, Barbs, we can make this happen collectively. We can make this happen. Like, Nicki is not charting, right? Any song currently on the Billboard Hot 100. And it's practically the end of the year. So it's only right, girls, we make this happen, right? Nicki's about to Nicki's record is about to get ended, and that's the record of her charting every song or any song on the Billboard Hot 100 for 15 years plus. That reign is about to end because Nicki hasn't dropped a project the entire year. So I don't want that to happen. So y'all better go stream that music. Y'all go stream that track. It's obligatory at this point. Spotify just dropped the latest numbers, and it shows Drake is on the number one spot, leading with 51.7 million daily streams. It's double the numbers of the next person, who is Kanye West. Then we have Future, Travis, Eminem, Kendrick, Lil Wayne, Playboy, Tyler, and Doja Cat. So Doja's the only person on this list. I really want to say congrats to Doja, but do I think these numbers inorganic? Absolutely. Y'all feel me? Because girl album V flopping like trash. Keyword on trash. How do you depart from the Billboard 200 album charts after 3 weeks of your album being released? She's currently on tour, which allegedly is flopping. And yet, right? Y'all stick with me. And yet she's out here being in the spot to the top 10. Something doesn't sit right with me. And before y'all bring up the Hot Pink album, yeah, the album was good, but these numbers don't look organic for sure. These numbers are definitely fishy. Do y'all agree with me on that? Let me know in the comment section. What do y'all think about the entire commentary? I want to know if you've made it this far. Huge love. My heart goes out to you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And do not forget to turn on your notification buttons so that I don't miss out on all the tea I'll be dropping. And with that being said, see y'all in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye. Love y'all. Mwah.